against me and stops me out, so be it. I'll just re-enter, but I will just protect myself. It got up decent, but this back and fill is pretty normal in my eyes. Um, so now that I put it to break even, you if you're trading multiple assets, once you put it to break even or you risk mitigate, you don't want to look at it anymore. I know it's hard. I know it's not what you're used to, but it's to protect yourself from, over trading it or looking at it too much. So now, crude's already at break even. It's in profit right now. I don't care if it comes back and goes to zero profit and stops me at break even. Doesn't matter. It goes to target or something else happens, which is risk mitigate, right? But as of now, I don't see any kind of risk mitigation needed. Not yet. What you can do is set alerts to let you know that, oh, this is the price action that I would risk mitigate, and I don't want to do that yet. So I'm looking for this to get up to, at the very least, 33 in crude, and focus on ES and the Dow and the Russell, which none of them have came in enough for me to want to take a side from ES. I would not be looking for a correlation in the NQ. You want to focus more on the Dow or the Russell. Thank you, Post a Note. Again, we still have consumer confidence in about 52 minutes. So it's, 9, whatever. But again, if you get that price that you want, right, and your stops are according to that, you can still take it. It's an hour away. So if it comes down to a price you like, you can get long or short or whatever your trade idea is. Just because it's an hour away doesn't mean you step off, and don't do anything. Those of you guys who trade currencies, I'm looking at Canadian dollar for short, but not yet. So crude is just kind of ranging right now because it's waiting for the other markets to open. Not surprisingly. If we get follow through in the 30-year, specifically the 10-year, the 10-year is going to be more telling. Guess we should get some good upside. Even if you miss your initial move, there's still chances to get in. And if that's something you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it later. For crude, there are times where it's way too far. I would say maybe about 38, 39, my entry. My entry was not great. That would be a decent take. Or Yeah, it's hard to say. I would say maybe at worst 50. Maybe you can take it there if they want to come down, steal some liquidity before moving up. Um, Sometimes it's moved too far, and that's something that we can talk about again about structure wise. Um, I think crude has moved too far and too much of a straight path to safely take it, in my opinion, Dave. Thanks for the journal, Dave. Um, for you, wiki woo people, uh, you know, actually, I'll ask him personally. By the way, Cosmo's out. I kicked him out. He's gone. Dave, I just sent you a message if you want to take a quick look at that. I don't want to put it out there because it's kind of fucked up to put you on the spot. So, guys, look at the current action in ES right now. Yes, I know it's pre-market, but look at how indecisive shit is. So even if you get some kind of price action reversal or whatever it may be, you want to err on the safer side just because this could dick around. This could be just stealing, maybe not stealing liquidity because, you know, we don't know, but it could just be going back and forth, and could potentially just be, fucking people around. So just be careful with that. Um, uh, Dave, of all the current journals I've reviewed, aside from Posting Note, because you just sent it to me, Dave had probably one of the better, best journals. It was the best journal. Not saying everyone else was bad. It was everyone else was good, but essentially, I just asked Dave if you wanted to share it with you guys, as in review it with you guys. I think that that'll be an um, excellent thing for everyone to see what maybe I didn't explain it properly to as to what I was seeking for as far as journal goes. So I think later on, Dave, if you have a chance, hop on voice, share it with people. That'd be great. Thank you, Dave. Um, Still sitting in crude, not doing anything, no risk mitigation, because it never gave me a reason to risk mitigate. So nothing, nothing yet. As a matter of fact, it's 9:49. I mean, we get 6:49. I'm just basically done for the day. um, hmm. And I can't tell if ES is actually taking off right now, or is this just fuckery before the market opens. But either, either or, you can just at this point, if let's just say it's too much of a risk, because you're obviously playing against basically the low of the day. I don't see any news coming out right now. Well, housing price index, but the real news is the consumer confidence. So, what I'm trying to get at is you can just wait for the news and the bigger news and get in on that. We're at an area that I might risk mitigate at this point in crude. Um, so let me see. 19 maybe. Well, I'll wait a little bit longer actually. I'll watch the price in or around this area, see what they want to do. Are they looking to come down a little bit more? Um, 09. All right, I'm going to take some off at 04 if I can. Just take 1/3 off, a little bit less than 1/3, but if I can get it. If not, then see what happens. Q3. Ticks down a little bit more. I'm out. All right, I'm out at 94 for 3. I have to adjust my contracts then.
So with ES, you're saying it's undecisive because London session.
No, it's just the price action kind of looks a little bit shitty. Nothing too, nothing like that. It just looks kind of shitty in my opinion. It could still be the runner that you're looking for. It's just I don't like the price action because one of my duck lists is that I have to like the price action in order to get it, regardless if it gives me a short term reversal or not. I have to like it in order to get in. So I don't particularly love it. It's slow. It's slightly indecisive. As everything else is pushing. I'd rather just wait a little bit longer. And I'll teach you guys how to do the continuation of it in a bit.
But
Yep.
don't you think like London session it cannot accomplish anything? Has anything to do with that also? Like we broke above Asia high.
And came back lower.
Yeah, came back lower and then came back inside again. It's like they cannot
Yeah, but if
pick
you
up
look
the.
at the stacked, like if you look at the stacked news, it's not a surprise that they didn't want to do anything. They don't want to take a directional move, um, because they don't. Because if they gamble on the wrong side and numbers come out poorly or great or just against them, it can really screw them, right? So this is more of a indecisive. We're waiting for a little bit more news in order to engage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Asia session, right? Usually it's really shitty, right? But if they have a strong, especially if there's not too much news and they have a strong conviction, they'll go directionally. For London, you're absolutely right. On a normal day with not much news or not anything significant, then this would be, you know, most likely a back and forth day, um, or whatnot. But with the news coming about, I would say, they're just more so um, waiting for the information.
Okay, but I mean the news is like first news was 7:30, so London
Yeah,
had plenty of time to move it before the news if they wanted to, don't you think?
yeah. Durable goods is good, but I think they're still waiting for the consumer confidence. They're both really high on the table as far as category goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, the way I operate is anyone more important than the other? So if so, then you look at that and that only. If there's multiple ones that are close to being important, you always take the last.
Okay.
For the day.
In this
We're
video,
about
we'll
like
look into
5 ticks away from my initial target in crude, but that's fine. I risk mitigated. Everything's fine. Let it roll. Yeah, ES is just kind of doing nothing. Bonds have a really, really good back and fill. I'm not entirely sure what this means or what it is. But if the bonds fail here, we're going much, much lower. Good spot, Imperator, on gold. I thought about it, and I don't think it's a bad trade whatsoever. I just have my complete focus on at that time Dow and crude for entries, just because I thought they were a little bit better set up, but technically speaking, probably be doing both or all three.
You know what? I find it insane that you're able to. I know I said it so many times that you're able to discuss so many markets.
I think it's just like, John, I don't. It's kind of like how the write ups you do, right? Like the way you analyze it. I'm sure someone will look at it and be like, "That's fucking insane." It's the same. It's the same thing. I think you and I are both just we're just used to doing certain things over and over again that you just kind of stare at it and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's bad."
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it is. But thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it.
I was looking at a poll for how many markets you trade per trader, and hold on, I have the numbers right here. It was like 32% of traders, which was like the biggest number, trade 2 to 5 markets only. So the fact that you're able to watch a lot more markets than that zero is really like, statistically impressive.
I mean, I get help too, right? Like from my other room, they'll call out stuff. I'll look at stuff. I'll call out stuff. Like they missed that Dow trade today. I called it out to them yesterday, but some of them either didn't hear it or whatever, and they missed it.
They didn't like it. Yeah. Like whatever, everybody trades differently, but yeah, it's good. Was it a short Dow?
Not long Dow. Yeah, they also missed the crude oil trade as well.
Oh.
Crude oil setup, the best, obviously.
What the fuck? Oh my god, it was exactly like you said. What'd you say? 60...
802 to 6774. Damn. 6 minutes, guys. We'll see what the market does once it opens. It's still very indecisive, in my opinion. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
You're gonna hold this trade all the way to the other side, huh? what was it? 73.64. Okay.
Pilnuję mamę na razie. A ty dzisiaj gdzie do tego, do Elżyn? A jeszcze chcesz końcówkę?
Let's see what we do in 5 minutes. In case you guys trade Tesla, Tesla's rally yesterday was in the middle of fucking nowhere. Or fuck. Let me read my notes. Hold on. I don't think it was Tesla. What was it? Oh, sorry, Nvidia. Fuck. Yeah, Nvidia's move yesterday was just in the middle of nowhere. So, given that information, I'm not saying that you should bail or not bail on it. It's just something that I would say it's if you're long it, just fucking keep it. It's nothing, in my opinion.
Jako taka pogoda będzie to. Co do wody będzie. Znaczy wiesz, na plaży można i wiesz, na kajaki można wypójść, czy co tam zobaczyć, ale wiesz, trzeba spytać się jak oni...
For crew, we're really damn close to a major level, so if I choose to take it off, I think it's perfectly okay to, even though we didn't reach the target yet. But again, price is king. Play price, no matter what.
Może i oni też nie pójdą.
3 minutes, guys.
No, co to będzie szafie? To będą jakieś burze, nie?
Imperator, it really depends. Again, this is something that it's not. It's more situational dependent than it is instrument dependent, and it's not. Like I said yesterday, it's tough to openly talk about it, but there are actually rhyme and reasons for certain things, and not all levels are created equal. So I would say just play the Z levels for now, the Z play levels. I think that's a safer bet for now. Because it's really, I'm actually contemplating on, the major levels and whether I want to update or not, because, or what I want to do with it, because it is actually really unfair that I'm not saying anything about it, yet, I keep pointing it out that it did this, it did that, without people really realizing what that is. So it's almost like a distraction at this point. I would have meditated today, but my wife's friends over and they're chit-chatting and shit. It was loud. One minute, guys.
Good morning, Zero.
Good morning, man.
Not to get too far into the weeds here, maybe we'll talk about it later. But I was looking at corn. Corn was brought to my attention. They are having a kind of a drought in the Midwest, United States.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about a long for corn coming up shortly?
Let me ask.
But you don't have to right now. Later.
Yeah, just remind me. I'll ask my corn guy.
Yeah. Not that I'm, I probably won't trade it, but
That's okay.
I'm interested
Fine.
in it, right? I just want
I understand. All right, guys. You can probably look for a pullback for a long in ES. That now that we've missed that entry, I'll say about like 79.25.
to. This is the part that throws everybody off when Russell acts like this.
I was just about to say. So this is to me a decent long. I'm looking for a long in Russell. If we can give me some kind of price action. But that's just fucking insane. Dow took off. There's nothing, nothing I want from Dow. If we can somehow get to maybe 73, I'll be interested. But I don't love it. Look for a bottom tick wiki move, possibly in the Russell. But they are hitting a lot of the regional banks right now.
Yeah, actually, that might be, yeah. Your NVIDIA comment. They just built a reclaim. That could unintentionally, well, maybe it's intentionally, but that could push NASDAQ.
Right? That's what you're talking about?
Push NASDAQ. What's up?
You can push NASDAQ up, is that what you're saying?
Well, if they wanted to reclaim it, right? And then that would just kind of give people, and it just makes more room on the chart. Like, you're right, it didn't break down, it didn't do anything stupid other than build more time.
Yep.
Or build an area of movement, right? For everybody to kind of get on with.
Yep. Looking at ES right now. Missed it. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. I was looking at 79.25 and, it got right there to it, but didn't click fast enough, I guess. It's okay. Russell as well. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Well, if you miss a trade, put an alert on and move the fuck on. Don't dwell on it. It's gonna hurt you. Look for the next point of entry, flag it, and that's it. If it's still within your zone, then look at it. Other than that, don't dwell on it. If you dwell on it, you're gonna get fucked. Fucking Dow. Fucking yes. Motherfuckers. Some bullshit happening. This is
odd combination right now. Bonds seem fairly strong.
Oop. This is an interesting move in crude. Question is, am I adding or am I subtracting? NQ, interesting move. Those of you guys who are playing the correlations, that would have been a good long in NQ. I don't play those, but just saying. 79.25 would have been a good entry.
Yeah, you're not on today, man.
What do you mean?
You missed the Canadian short too.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to get it a lot higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to get up to 62.60 or so. But, I mean,
Well,
yes,
that was that spike on the news. Close
Yeah.
enough. 62.15, right? Like, or whatever the fuck that is, right? 62.25. That's close enough.
yeah. I like to ensure, make sure that it's the right thing. Crude, I might add here. Fuck, do I take some off? FYI, I bought Dow yesterday. That's just the way I trade. I just set it and forget it. I don't really baby it. And then picked it up at the close.
That's what I used to do to the weed plants.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What is this doing? There goes that. There goes that indication for you to get long, possibly in crude. Possibly.
Be a little bit deeper than.
It's a lot deeper than I would like, but in and around this area. I'm looking at add. If it gives it to me. A lot of movement today.
Yeah, it seems pretty spicy. Look at that fucking Dow. Fuck off. Look at that fucking Dow.
68, 64. See if we can
Those
get
are just
68,
breaks.
64.
Asia high.
Long 12 in crude now. Added to the crude trade. FYI. Oh, on the Z levels, yeah. I'm still trying to imprint. I'm still trying to hone in on it. My apologies for that.
Oh shit.
taking 2 off here in crude as a risk mitigation. I don't know if I can get it. Just looking at 86, 87, but I'll take it up to 84 if I can get it. All right, out. So back to 10 contracts. Just took 2 off. I had it 5, took 2 off. That pays for it. I could take additional 1 off, but it's not giving me any kind of price action reversal or anything like that. So there's no need to do that. I might take 1 more off at 69.04. Or actually, no. Just wait for the price action. I don't know, Harvey. That's it's not an absurd statement, but I don't really know for a fact. Or I should say, I don't know. I don't have a good inclination on it.
Go back to the NQ 4-hour chart.
Yeah.
Why do you have a line break there?
I have different settings. I mean, you usually just mess around with it. It's it's just how you want to see it.
Well, I was always wondering why that wasn't a break right there at the 91. Or, well, I'd have to get on top of it to see the right price.
Look for a possible entry at 83.25 in ES. If you still think this is bullish.
976.
What are you still talking about, ES or NQ?
NQ.
For a pullback?
No. On your 4-hour chart where you had that LB.
Yep. 976.
Yeah, I was wondering why that didn't do it, but okay.
It probably did it already.
That's fine. What's that?
Your chart probably did it already.
No, it didn't. That's why I was actually targeting lower, because it would have to break that 7.6 whatever rate to make that happen.
Yep. Getting right into that area, 6904. See what crude does. Is it going to ram it? Is it going to give me a small pressure and reversal? If it does, I'll take an additional 1 off. So from my ad, I'm going to take 3 off instead of, because I can't take 2.5 off, I'll take 3 off. And then see what happens. Since I'm not looking at too many things right now. Again, guys, if you're talking to me, just at me. It's a little bit easier for me to just pay attention to it. Please. Please and thank you. Sort of giving me a little price action reversal. Somewhat. I can take 1 more off at 96. If it gives it to me. If it doesn't, then I need a GTFO quick. Ooh. Oh, I need GTFO quick. 68.88. I'm back at my entry to protect myself. If it doesn't give me 68.88. amount in my entry. So that was basically a squash break even. The ad, that is. A lot of things selling off all of a sudden. Because we're getting close to the news.
Yeah, close. What do you mean?
15 minutes away.
Who picked 14 minutes away?
I don't know. I'm just saying we're fairly close.
Who's in charge of this fucking thing? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I know.
It's like they're just idiots, eh? They're all just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
We can use this thing. No, oh, just use this one. Babe, can you come here?
Don't forget to use coasters. Fuck's sakes. What kind of name is Coaster?
Fuck. You okay today, bud?
No. I don't think I'm right most of the days. Fuck.
Big move. So what was your question about corn?
Oh,
You saying there's a shortage in corn?
no, sorry, drought. So is this a good spot to actually be buying up the price?
Are you sure there's a drought?
Yeah, I think so. Midwest. Somebody in the States could confirm that, but I mean, that's what I've heard.
Hey, Brian, are you there? Oh, he's not there. Oh, let me just text him. I bought how about the Dow? It was at our level. I'm just taking it up. It's just a hamster trade. We call it intraday trading, hamster trading. see what he says. He hasn't replied yet.
How about long on Dow? Now it's pulling back to the area.
Let me see. I need it a little bit lower. I wanted to get to like 22s and then give us the price action for it. It's not yet set up, in my opinion, for it. This piece of shit. Fucking waiting for this shit. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I might miss the news. Shit. I can do it quick. All right, I'll be right back.
Ah, fuck. There it was right there. You gotta be really fucking quick this early. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, that's awesome.
All right, let's see what this is gonna give us.
risk would have been way.
You say you screwed up your life?
No, I said risk would have been way too tight anywhere, too far off anyway.
No.
Yeah, and I screwed up my life for sure. Actually, no, I don't know. Wasn't that bad. I had a few dozen bad years, but that's all behind me.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, ready. A minute. Just start moving now. Reds are getting larger and larger. $30. Seconds. Cool. Let's go. Only got filled on one contract. Two contracts, sorry. And then the Dow. Because it's two contracts, I just moved it to break even immediately. See what it does here. Got nothing for crude just yet. Made a small profit off of it, but that was about it. Trying to see what it does right here.
Major risk off on gold.
There it goes. Looking for it to come back and fill at 49 and crude. If we can. Stopped out at break even in the Dow. In on crude, see how that goes. Looking for another Dow trade. This looks bad though. Yep, I'm out. don't like the don't like the crude trade just yet. See what it does.
Not that much reaction after news.
Yeah, as much as I thought it was going to give us. Another stab in crude. You can probably get it back and go to 46 though. My entry was not great. Focusing down. Back and fill to 08. Missed the 08 target or 08 entry. It's fine. We'll get another. Last chance in crude. If crude doesn't turn here, I mean, for me, because I already took a couple stabs, I'm out. Although I should have waited, actually. Or actually, maybe I'll take one more stab. I don't know. We'll see. But missed the Dow trade at 08. It didn't come back enough for me. But now you can probably try to grab it at 19. I'm looking at 19 for the Dow to get in. Stop's going to be below that swing low at 87, which is fairly large. I am in at 19. Stop's going to be at 87, which is quite large. Quite large for most people, I should say. On one contract, you're looking at $165 of drawdown. So still long cruise, still long Dow. See what happens. I'm also long in my personal account in Dow, crude, and short the Swiss. This could get as low as 07, actually. You can probably look for 54 or here, 55, 54 in crude if you're looking for a long. In ES, no clue. It would be around here, but it's lagging quite a bit right now for some reason. Taking 3 off at 65. Never mind. Canceled it. Yeah, I'll take 3 off at 65. It filled 1. Filled 2. Just want to de-risk a little bit. And then just let the rest ride, see where it goes. Still long, still long the same things. If somehow we get below 62 in crude, I'll take off 2 more. And then for Dow, it's just fucking sitting there. It's not doing anything. And take 2 more off at 64, 66. Yep. So only have 5 left on. Only have half left on on crude. So risk mitigated basically. With the 1 or 2 ticks of leeway. If the Dow doesn't act soon, I'm going to not love it. Wait, 07's right there. Don't know what this means. That's a big drop in. Contemplating an ad and hold 5 and down. Did not get it in. Oh, sorry, dude. At me, so I know that you're talking to me. My stop's at 68.35. I'm assuming you're talking about the combine and not my personal account.
Nvidia is failing to hold.
Really want to add into this down. I also don't. Let's go. You can probably get a pullback to about 13 in the Dow, maybe a little bit lighter, 17. Taking 2 off here from my ad. Oh, shouldn't have taken shit off. Excuse me.
Your Dow is being held back because of consumers and healthcare, but they're starting to turn up.
Thank you. Can you tell them to turn it up faster?
I can't. Let me just put it in order for you. Hold on.
Phone it in.
For some reason, healthcare is sold off like a lot.
What scares me is that, you know, I mean, I know that I hear what you just said. What scares me is like the NQ. I'm scared it's dragging it.
Yeah, it's gonna stuff it a little bit, but sometimes these things can push through on their own.
Yeah.
Like there's enough of confluence between healthcare and consumers, like Coca-Cola, like Home Depot. If you looked at the Home Depot chart, it was very bullish.
I don't know why my shit's lagging, but yeah, I'll look at it.
Oh, Simon, Robbie trading.
I'm dragging my stop to break even in the Dow. I already risked.
And like financials are strong, so like there's some financials in there
To
too.
dawaj go na żyw.
It actually looks pretty good.
Na plusie? Alright. Wow, 4,25.
HD.
Yep.
Look at it.
Awesome.
Oh shit. Okay. Thanks for that info. If Dow breaks, if it prints 40, I didn't print 40. But if it did, then I'll get some out. Is that me or you guys? Okay, never mind. That's my
I
Zoom.
think it was you. Yeah.
Oh, it was me. So you guys heard that shit too?
We just heard background noise, like
Okay,
wind.
So, it must have been. Okay, I thought it was my Zoom.
So for a swing trade, I know Bully posted about ZOM for October. He's taking October. I think I took. Hold on, I might have taken October.
The upside, right?
Yeah, to the upside. It's an energy rotation.
I like it. I love it actually. Love it. I think it's a great trade.
Yeah, I took August.
From a technical standpoint, I like it.
Right. Yep.
Yep. I hate this. I have to keep track of how much you make. It's so weird.
What do you mean?
Because we're doing the combine together, right? So I gotta keep track of that. 60. Okay. It's like, don't make too much now. It's like I don't even check.
Because I like penalize you, right?
Yeah. It's like I don't even check my personal account anymore. because I'm so like scared of the other account. Like my personal account is like up like $7,000, $6.5 grand. And then it's like, oh, I'm more concerned about $600. It's like, what the hell am I doing with my life? What are you guys making me do? Oh, no, nowhere close. Nowhere close to being
Oh,
screwed.
look at Shimon. Yeah, broke support resistance.
The outprint's 51. I'll probably scale some out if they print 51. Crude is still just going, so nothing to see there. Just let it go. I'll be a little bit concerned. We do have a major level at oh no, 33. So once we get to 33, I'll be a little bit concerned about that. This is semi-concerning as from a structural standpoint, but I'm okay with it. If we do print a little bit lower, I'll probably take a little bit off. Well, that was close. All right, I'm gonna take 2 off at 56 if I can. All right, 56, 57. Probably take one more off. All right, so I'm only at 10 contracts now. Especially with Dow, it's like the tick size is so low. It's, you know, I think Harvey had the right idea of trading Dow minis and Russell minis and still be safe instead of doing ES and stuff. I think that was a good idea. Oh, so I'm gonna try to take some off at 96. Probably 2 off in crude. Maybe, yeah, 2 off in crude if I can, because it could fall hard and chip. All right, took 2 off. So I have 3 left in crude. Just let it ride. Harvey, he didn't get back to me yet, so when he does, I'll let you know.
Corn? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Look, don't rush. Don't worry about it. I'm talking like, if I look at it, well, it won't be for like, a month. Well, we'll see. But I mean,
Well, if you're intending to trade, I'll call him. But if you're just
no.
inquiring,
Don't sweat it. No, it's just the grains seem to be fast and furious when they go, and then
they do. They're structurally they don't act normal.
I wouldn't mind tracking it, right?
Yeah.
Because it seems to be about the right time of season, right? Just like natural gas. Natural gas had that spike right on schedule. So
I mean, no, it's good. It's good to track it. That's the point of capital flows, to track shit. Even though you don't trade it, you gotta track it. So, like, when I was looking to short Canadian dollar, you know, when I said it early in the session, you should be tracking it. Why, you know, so on and so forth. And you should. I mean, if people want to learn, that's what you track, or, you know, you have to track in order to learn. Excuse me.
Russell's not cooperating. Well, I
mean, it's all right.
Fat Cat's wanting to go short.
Fat Cat wants a short?
Yep.
How do you know?
He
Is he
told me.
streaming on YouTube?
Nope. What's this? It's a ban. Yes.
You've got the direct link to Fat Cat, Harvey.
Yeah, seriously.
He's got
Damn.
the hookup.
He got the direct connect.
There he is. Well, I think John would be the one with the direct connect.
I mean, he did make a meme for him.
Yeah.
If anyone, it'd be you, Zero. I'm pretty sure you.
No, we don't talk as much as you guys think we do. He talks to you guys more because we don't trade similar. So there's,
Yeah, that's one of my thoughts too. So I'm not sure you would even benefit from it because you guys are totally different.
yeah, we're very different traders, and I'm gonna take 2 off here and
Wszedłem.
down.
Na tym, na dole.
Did
A, mnie
what's up?
raz wyrzuciło.
Did you guys get a PDF that I shared like a couple weeks ago about economic data and how the market impact and what it does to bonds and the dollar and the stock market
No,
on how it should
share
react?
it again.
Yeah, I'll put it in levels.
Yeah. Said in it again.
Thank you.
Oh, I also have a paper. It's a short paper. Hold on, I'm going to link.
No, Szymon się kręci, tam musi, wiesz, pilnować.
I honestly don't think
BON.
that Zero. I don't think that
Szymon, czy
you
ja
and
się tam
Fat
kręcę,
Cat
to musi
would
patrzeć.
trade together.
Oh, we can.
No, they would mess each other up.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'd be saying, "Oh, I want to go long," and he's like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" And then actually, any type of chatter.
It'd be like a disaster.
Yeah, exactly. We're the opposite does that. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, as soon as I learned capital flow, I was like, I can't talk to. It's not that I can't talk to them.
Really?
It's just I don't want to be in the same room as someone who's gonna like
Say something completely opposite.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it might be the same direction, but I mean, he's gonna flip flop. Zero strong, long, the whole fucking day, basically.
I'm strong the whole day.
Long. You
Oh.
want long.
Yeah.
Right? The whole day. Like nothing's gonna really change your mind. Long the whole day. He's
Yeah.
gonna flip and flop. And like you said, the other day, the max amount of time he put in was like what, 16 minutes. Right? And I didn't even look at his scoreboard there or whatever it was, whatever you guys want to call it. But how many times did he flip from long to short? Long,
I don't know.
Short, long, short. You know what I mean? I didn't look at that, but I'm sure it was more than once.
Yep.
Because I think now he's actually potentially going long now. I don't know though. You'll have to check it. And
I commend you for checking. I don't know how you check these things.
it's hard. I said I was watching him for years before I could even figure out what direction he was going. I would almost pride myself on like the challenge of like joining a stream like a little late and going, okay, figure out which way he's going. Okay.
Why?
Well, it's a challenge. What do you mean, why?
It's like someone staring at a 5-second chart and be like, I'm gonna challenge myself to guess what he's gonna do. It's like
I'm not gonna guess what he's gonna do, but he typically has a bit of a direction
setup.
that he wants to go, right? It's
yeah.
Which he's probably saying right now he's long. Which I didn't.
See, here's the thing: when you're staring at a small time frame, my question is, well, actually, hell, fucking never mind. Let's just trade.
Or your question is why?
No, that's not my question. That's fine. We don't need to talk about this.
Going into another double top Russell.
Yeah.
Gold is waiting for a back and fill here.
Major level 1921.
That was a nice fake out by crude. Is that the topping pattern?
In what?
Financial sector. Heads are still saying risk is off.
Yeah, it could be. I have my alarm. Oh, there it goes. Triggered. 57. I take 3 more off here. If I can get it.
Everything's just
7?
chewing sideways.
57? There it goes.
And the video is not holding. It's gonna break its gap or whatever right now soon.
I'm half out of Dow. Been a little bit longer, but it's fine. Or earlier, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm posting this thing on the volatility shift. It's a quick read. It basically just says like we're entering low volatility, which obviously we know. But I think what it talks about is like you can have positive returns in the S&P during periods of high volatility and low volatility. During periods of high volatility, the standard deviations all over the place, so the returns are positive, yet they're dispersed, right? So it's not like a clean return. When you enter periods of low volatility, which is where we're entering into now, the returns are more steady. And so, it appears that that's the regime that we're entering now, according to this little article.
Yeah, there it is there. Fat Cat is short 86.50.
Nice.
Oh wow, it's way up there. How fuck did he get that?
It's Fat Cat.
Right?
Because he's not streaming.
He doesn't have.
No, he gets it when he streams too. It's just
Not all the time.
no, but still, how did he get that? Fuck.
He's fucking Fat Cat. What do you mean, how?
No, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, where is 86.5? Like, wow, great entry. This fucking guy. Watch, he'd probably put fucking 12 lots on the fucking thing. Holy fuck. Not so fast. Not so fast.
If you're trading Nvidia, you can trade it against 450.
Right? 404?
50.
50?
Yep. Did he get out of his
So
short?
fast. Not so fast.
Did he get out of his short?
Oh, fuck, more than likely. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he said, but one tick.
Oh shit. Okay. Don't tell him I'm long. Don't tell him I've been long for a kid. How long I've been long for
Sorry.
30
Free
minutes.
market.
I was actually on green market, but I got stuck.
I told him you were long. I'll tell you when. And he still doesn't give a shit.
Oh, of course. Why would he give a shit? I mean, I wouldn't give a
10-11
shit.
is when I told him. I told him at 10-11.
Why would he care? I mean, you know, I wouldn't care if I was him. If someone said I'm short, I'd be like, oh, okay, be short.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I always have the dream to put the room together. I can capitalize on you guys' thoughts.
Mm,
That was my, what do you call it?
Evil laugh.
Evil cackle. It's a cackle. There's cackle just reserved for women.
I thought it was like for witches.
taking 2 off at 81. I have 3 left in Dow.
Come on, man, it's your first time doing it, so.
Gotta be careful.
It's like that Big Bang Theory, the Raj. Or yeah, fuck.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab some water. Say hello
Yeah,
to
no
the
problem. You
wife.
just,
Because she has she's volatile. What is it? Volatile.
He talks about women like they're stocks, like the VIX index.
Zero. Are you in
Volatility.
drawdown with the wife? Are you in drawdown right now?
What do you mean drawdown?
I don't know.
Like in the
In the
shit,
doghouse.
Oh,
in the shit books, yeah.
Doghouse.
with the wife? Am I in drawdown? I'm in makeup, bro. Margin calls.
Margin.
But margin calls the divorce, isn't it?
It's close to
Yeah,
it. If
you
he
gotta
doesn't
check
make,
your EV on that one, buddy. I'm just saying.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
What about you?
you gotta constantly check the EV.
The
Fuck, there is no
EV?
EV.
Just a lot. You just put money in, and it just goes. The account balance goes down over time.
Oh come on, there's
The 401k
value.
does not work.
Oh yeah, there's tons of value. It's a fair trade. It's a winning. It's a
Of
winning.
course it is.
I'll be right back, guys.
It's a win-win.
Long term, it's a 401k.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
You gotta take your ups, you gotta take your downs. But in the long run, you'll outlive it.
Also,
You know?
if you do early withdrawal,
Oh,
it's a
there's a penalty.
penalty.
50%. 50% if you do early
Ten jeden, ale
withdrawal.
jeszcze drugi target jest jeszcze
right,
wyżej.
Right.
right. Divorce.
Oh my god. Retro, you're funny.
You guys, you started this.
I just had to kiss my bad investment goodbye. Or not goodbye, but good night.
Bad investment.
Fucking worse
Is that
investment.
what you said?
Yeah.
You missed it. The
Okay.
401k.
It's just in a negative drawdown period. It's gonna go back up. And it's gonna go straight
Exactly.
to the moon.
Uh-huh.
It will pay.
Bitcoin.
It will pay dividends in the future. So just relax.
Well, when is this future?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the future trader.
Dude, I actually had a friend who said that to this girl he was picking up on. And he's like this really lengthy, not the best looking, but not ugly guy, and awkward. And then he was making a lot of money. He was just talking to her at a bar, and she's like, immediately, like, he sat down, and we were all like, guys, we're in our, what, I think 28 or something. And we're just giggling, like, dude, do it, bro, do it. And he did it, and that girl shot him down so quick. Like, as soon as he sat down and goes, hi, and she goes, no. And then he's this asshole, funny, type of dude. And he goes, I was doing you a favor. My stock's going up. And he just went on and on, like, for a good 5 minutes about how he's doing her favor. He's fucking gonna just make more and more money. And you're just, beauty is fleeting, and just went fucking ballistic on her. And I was like, good for you, man. Like, that girl's a bitch. Just allow someone to just say hi.
There's a saying.
I mean, you can at least No, go
I
ahead.
think it was King Savage. Sorry, go ahead, Retro.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a saying that I live by, and it comes with like bars and clubs and all that stuff. And it's like, if you take a glass of water and you throw it in the ocean, it's literally litter. It's worthless. But if you take that same glass of water and you take it to the middle of the desert, it becomes the most valuable commodity there is there. And that's why I don't go clubbing. When you go clubbing or bars or whatever and you try to talk to girls there, you're like the water in the ocean. There's so many of you don't make a difference. But if you find a spot where you're like one of the few guys, you become a commodity.
Damn.
True.
How about
So where are you
a
going to go in a
lesbian bar?
desert?
No, you invite 10 girls over to your place, have a party, and then, you see what happens. You get two guys.
What if you
Sounds
go
like
into a
you.
lesbian bar?
Good odds.
You sound like you're telling us to go to like a single mother meetup group or some shit like that.
Or you just, know people from here and there.
I don't know.
Specs,
Dan Bilzerian, but, whatever.
Expenses Fridays at the library.
Bingo night.
Early morning grocery store runs for Specs.
Nah, man, you meet them at dance or cooking classes, wherever you go, and then you just say, hey, I'm doing a volleyball game or a party. You guys should come. And then suddenly, before you know it, you got like 3 dudes and 20 girls, and they're basically fighting over you.
Hey, Specs,
What?
There you go, Chow.
I got you, bro. Here you go.
The only problem with the
There you
laundromat,
go.
Chow,
There you go, bro. There you go, bro. I got you.
You're set. You're set.
Levels chatter.
Can you not see? Levels chatter? Can you not see it?
Did I not give you? You have permission, don't you? You don't?
No, I'm in the dog.
Oh, you're missing it.
He's
Missing it.
negative.
Can you see it now?
Don't worry. He'll DM it to you.
There we go. I can see it.
Specs, you have to let us know how it
My
goes.
friend, yeah, does she? Single
Okay.
mom support group. Go in there and fuck shit up.
Oh, Canada.
They're gonna have to make a support group for me for Specs. Specs support group. Has Specs destroyed your life? Join this support group.
Wow. Wow.
There is a Facebook group. It's in New York. I don't know if they do it in other cities, but women go on there. I'm not on Facebook anymore, but this would be a reason to join. They go on there and they talk about the guys that they dated. And honestly, like, the pool that you date, like the people that you actually want to date, is actually pretty small despite it being like New York City. So everybody goes on this group to make sure that they're not, to get like information, because sometimes these girls end up dating the same guy. I mean, I've definitely, we all have at some point dated the same person, not knowingly, right? They're like, so it's actually like a small pool, and they all go on this Facebook group to talk about them. So you guys have to be careful.
Yes, Specs. I'm off
So
the
it's
market.
the same guys that are just getting passed around then.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's like you're, like what's that, 80-20 rule? Like 80% of the people are going to go for the top 20%, right, of the population. So it is like the same group of guys that are kind of getting passed around.
You gotta look
But it's funny, like some of the stories.
80% of girls are going after zero then.
No.
But it goes the same way, like the 80% of the guys are going for the top 20% of the girls. Like it's all the same. Are these guys in my age group?
Wait.
They're,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, they're like generally in our age range. Like, again, like my friend reports to me because I don't want to go on Facebook for any reason. What do you mean plus or minus 10? I mean, I think they're anywhere from like 30 and up. Like 30 to, I don't know, 50. It's a pretty wide range, but
I got a question about
there
these
aren't
guys.
that many. Yeah.
Are these guys cool?
Define cool.
Like, are they? I mean, they're going on a lot of dates. They must be doing something right. Like, what's their shtick? Like, are they like shredded? Are they just really good at the banter phase? Like, what? Like, why are they going on?
Yeah, I think they know how to play the game. Like some guys just are very good at playing the game. Like I have a couple of guy friends like that, and I specifically befriended them because I need to like get in their head, right? Like I need to know what's happening
Damn.
in their brain. And they're so resourceful, but they're very good at, I mean, they're usually like good looking. They can have money, but they don't need to have money. They're charismatic, they're fun. They're just fun personalities. I think a lot of women are just drawn to that. And if you're ugly, you need to have a lot of money. You just do. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Like you can't pick up a hot chick if you don't have something. Like you have to bring something to the table.
How about humor?
Yeah, like I said that. I just said that. The guys.
Oh, did you say humor? Oh, okay.
I said the guys are like they're charismatic. They have a good time. They know how to have fun.
All right. I'm glad I'm not fucking single anymore. Shit. That'd be a disaster on my end.
I think personality is top, Chia. Personality really overtakes everything.
Yeah, they say that.
No, it's true. I mean, you may date somebody that's hot, but you're not going to stay with them. Trust me, you don't.
Yeah, you don't stay with them, but you're there.
Yeah, you'll sleep with them, sure, but you're not going to stay with them. You are going to stay with somebody that has personality, and like I've
They
actually
make all the wrong decisions.
Shut up.
You know, I'm out of my crude. I got stopped. Just I trailed my stop.
Mysterious backstories, actually. Intrigue is very powerful. If you're mysterious and intriguing, like hold on to that.
Hey, technically speaking, Numbers is the most mysterious one. No? No, it's
Sure.
Intimidated.
Yes, he is.
Most women
Yeah.
are intimidated by his legs.
Oh, that's true.
But I would say like I'm not into beefy guys. Like if you have a nice body, fine. But that's like I don't think that's really much of an attraction. Like I know a lot of guys like to, I don't know, build bulk or whatever that is. Like it's actually cringe. Like nobody wants to see your workout photos. And if they do, I don't know who that person is, but generally speaking, it's not attractive.
No, that's why you gotta like hold a baby at a pool party and you're shirtless.
No, that's all staged too. That's stupid. Like, don't hold babies and don't put dogs. People are allergic to dogs.
Well, what if
What
they
me?
have dogs? They call for help.
I'm allergic.
You're allergic to
I
dogs?
hate dog photos. I'm like, stop posting fucking dog photos. I'm allergic.
Are you really allergic
It's
to dogs?
terrible. I am. Okay, this guy I was
How does that
dating.
explain the guys you date, though. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, literally, I
Zing.
dated this guy and he of getting a dog. I'm like, why would you get a dog? Like he's like, well, you could take allergy meds. I'm like, what? That didn't last. But yeah,
A co to?
That does.
I mean, you can get those hypoallergenic dogs. Like those are fine.
Nie dla nas.
Kudos?
Nie, to jest...
Yeah, poodles and like
Nie przeszkadza.
the other ones. There's a few
Golden doodle.
breeds.
Coś kupić, ale...
Doodles. Yeah.
Nie no, to poczytać trzeba.
No.
To może być na domowe,
So,
może
regardless.
może tam dla ogórków, bo może ogórki tam pisze, że
Sure, who's gonna have a dog in New York City anyway?
Dobrze. Ci mówiłem,
Everybody!
że raz ziemia, to wiesz, na
Kind of
pewno-
cruel almost.
Everybody has a
różnych tych
dog.
rzeczy.
And so I wasn't always allergic.
Mix 1 ounce.
And I was with somebody and they had a dog, so I would walk the dog. I would get picked up all the time. All the time because of the dog.
14 days.
For sure.
Because it's like a,
Come on, bro.
well, it's just like,
Guys don't pick up girls with dogs. I mean, they do, but that's not the reason why they do it,
Wiesz co, mamy te...
right?
What do you mean?
Guys get hit on by girls because they have a dog. It doesn't work the same way with girls. Like, a guy's still gonna be like, oh, she has a nice dog. Oh, let me hit on her. No, it's like, oh, she got nice legs. Let me hit on
Parę
this.
dziurek w tym zakrętce, zakręcić
with a dog.
i się poleje.
Yeah, the dog's just
So the
innocent.
dog is
Like,
just extra baggage for the girl.
O,
Może
Now I've
tam
gotta
też
go walk the dog.
zrobić, że posprejować liście, może...
I gotta pick up
Take
shit.
care of my dog. I gotta, yeah,
So,
exactly.
ja nie wiem, ale
I gotta
może
leave
to-
for a
to
week to go visit this other dude in another town. Could you watch my dog?
In Colorado. I gotta visit a guy in Colorado. He's
What?
flying me out.
ounce tego jest.
Uh,
He's gonna come over and he's gonna pick me up on his bicycle and everything. You should see his legs.
32.
no, to masz
What are those
32.
things? The fucking what are the rickshaws?
Stoi ile? Ja nie
oh,
wiem,
that was good.
God.
gdzie nasze szkolniki.
Nie, tutaj jest ten.
Anyway,
Albo ounce,
dogs,
ale
I
to
guess,
jest
break the
fluid
barrier.
ounce, Czy
I don't know.
to jest w ogóle płyn czy proszek?
Um,
O,
let's see. I
no
haven't even
to
risk
ounce. Masz
mitigated.
te miarki tam na tych plastikowych, ounce i przelać ounce i będziemy widzieć.
Damn, this fucking Discord's gonna die very soon.
You talking
Yeah, I
about
feel like it's already dying.
Trader? Don't you about this Discord that we're in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, which other one are you talking about?
Yeah, I think it's gonna die too. I think it will die.
Co ma?
I mean, every Discord dies, but then you just build a new one, and some people kind of pop in and out.
Ale
It's
tu
kind
w
of like
naszej?
a revolving door, and there's always people coming in and coming out. You know?
That's true.
This was.
Przyjechać, czy można się
I
nawet
don't know.
przejść?
I mean, it didn't
Tylko
have to.
rowery, to wiesz, przyjechać to trzeba
I
zamknąć
think it's
tam.
gonna die though. I think we're all. A lot of us here trade every day, pretty much. I'm gonna start working again soon, so I might not be around as much. But you guys are still gonna be here, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
There you go.
I just think, cat just, okay, who's doing that?
Well, after Specs asked that question, I just want
Otwierali, przecież musi znać szyfr.
to. You guys gonna be around, right? And it was just quiet.
Everybody's. I didn't know I was the glue holding this whole room together. I really thought it was zero, but apparently
No, it's
I am.
Fat Cat.
Oh,
Fat
it
Cat's the
is?
glue. Yeah, you know, Fat Cat's not streaming or he's supposedly quit Discord like 3 times already, but I guess he's still in here.
I feel like as you get better,
Very
I feel like as you
lonely
get better at trading, you get more isolated though. In some cases,
Yep. It's very
Yeah.
not because you don't want to, but actually because you want to focus on your own edge, which is fine. But then talking to traders becomes more of like a luxury as opposed to a necessity because you don't really need it as much. I find personally, but I'm by no means profitable. So.
I don't know. Depends on the way you trade. The way I trade, it helps a lot to talk to people who are thinking the same,
Mhm.
right? Because we're looking at so many different things, so they can call out things that I may have missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you catch the euro yesterday? The long?
No, I did not.
Okay. Just wondering.
Did you?
No, I saw it and I was like, this looks kind of clean. It's my second week trading euro. I'm not going to place any trades on it yet.
I never had a good setup for it. Yeah, I don't really have a good setup for it. If anything, I don't even know. Fucking crude piece of shit. Went right to the major level and then bounced it while I'm long.
Did it stop you out?
Yeah, I got stopped out for I think 3 or 2 contracts left
Damn, that sucks.
on the combine. I'm still long, and I just took profit in crude in my other one.
What combine are you doing?
The earn to trade.
Earn to trade. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Sort of, kind of want to take one off here for Dow. At 88.
Let's wait, see what happens here at the, I'm looking for a pullback to the 100-ish. 86? 86?
In what?
Right Dow, sorry.
Pull back to 100?
Look, maybe a hair below 100. I would start, if I were you, that's when I would start to get a little more concerned.
$34 100.
340, yeah, 34 100, yeah, 34.96 really. 34.096 would be.
Oh, you mean for a pullback to get out?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Oh, I've already paid for more than the trade, so I'm just trailing it now. So I trailed it to 81. And just see what happens.
81,
yeah. So if it busts through, it busts through. It's fine. Good call on 96.
See, it may not hold, right? Russell's still kind of gangbusters. Russell is at London high yesterday, which is also London high from the 23rd.
No i co?
Co?
Jeszcze nic nie ma?
Nie wiem, coś wczoraj mi pisał, że nie, to co ja wtedy zrobiłem, że
I'm just
mi to
protecting myself.
zrobił,
I mean, I've made.
w tej
If
chwili
you've already
jeszcze
done
nic
all of that, like we've
nie
discussed, that
zostało
last
robione.
one, if you don't take it off real nice and tight like, it ain't worth fuck all way down here.
Zimno.
Mhm.
Wait, say that again?
Like if you were say you were to trail it a lot more leniently, like say you were to take it back to 34, 45 or something, like that was your trail.
Mm-hmm.
Last one contract wouldn't be like it's almost you've already taken profit. You know what I mean? I feel it's best to just kind of get paid out.
It depends how many you started with, right? So if it's
no, that's what I mean. But it doesn't really matter what you started with. It was what you're leaving it on with, right? Like that one.
well, if you start with
all the way back and then go, let's just say it comes all the way back, and then it goes and makes another high. That was, I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved, like just leaving. Just gotta call the line on leaving on the table too much. That last contract, I don't know.
Yeah, you should definitely trail it, but what I'm trying to get at is, you know, if it's 1/10 of my original size and I've exited 90%, that one you can just leave it and see what happens, right? Because it serves two purposes.
Well, unless you're in a combine where you're only restricted to X amount of contracts, period.
Sure.
That's now taking away from any buying power that you had, right?
Yeah. But I am doing the combine. I mean, you know, that's what
Let's just say you want to enter a new position.
I have enough to enter a new position right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I have enough for it. I think, yeah, I can enter another one.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, it's just gonna...
I understand the combine thing, though.
I believe you're far more advanced than most people, so it's also a mental capacity. Like, if you're focused on this and you're only trying to work on one, most people can't look anywhere else except for right on their trade.
Yeah,
like, by staying in on that one contract, all of that backdraw. I'm not saying, like, yeah, I'm just saying to let it come all the way back, eat up your mental capital when you could be out with more profit. You could be looking for something else, right, as well. Possible re-entry. So, like, if it comes all the way back down to 34.40,
no.
34.040.
Tutaj chciałem wejść na NQ.
It's almost a good pullback to be buying more. I guess you could reload and add to your position, but
30 punktów to...
Well, if I exited, let's just say 90% of it, and it gets there, and if I wanted to buy more, then yeah, I would buy more. But you know, again, I started with 10 contracts. I added to it, so at the height of it, I had 15 contracts on it, micros, for those of you guys don't know. So I've exited more than 90% of my contracts, right? Well, not more.
Co?
I exited what?
Pierwsza 30. No tak, na drugą, ale...
15 of my contracts, so I only have 2 left on. I'm just trailing it, and if it takes it out, I'm okay with it because the day is pretty much done for me. I wouldn't really look for another trade. I get what you mean by you know, it's taking up mental capital, it's doing, you know, X, Y, and Z, and you may not be able to enter another trade. But for me, it's actually detrimental, in my opinion, for someone to enter into another trade. You know, the fact that you leave one on, let's just say you can't go in with a full contract with another trade, it could be possibly better for you because truthfully, people overtrade. You know, yeah, it's just as simple as just overtrading. I think overtrading is just disastrous. You know, I had, you know, 2 trade ideas today, and I basically just traded this 2 trade ideas.
So I guess speaking of that, then we could do the trade count right now.
Yeah, we can do a trade count. I did a lot actually. RTH or not RTH? I don't care. Let's just do RTH.
15. There's 15 people in here. I expect 15 answers.
Nah, you never get 15 answers. Let's just do regular trading session only. So Harvey 0. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm stopped out of
numbers.
I'm stepped on my.
Talking about all fucking choppy and shitty. You guys are the fucking what the fuck?
How's it choppy and shitty? Worked out well.
I think the market put in a bottom, to be honest. Temporary.
I think it's short term. Yeah, temp bottom.
Oh, you think it's gonna go lower?
No, I think it's temporary for like, I don't know, a month.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just going to be sideways. Like, I don't think it's going to be lower.
Okay.
Like, I think it will get lower at some point. John, 7 trades? What the hell are you doing? I've never seen that.
Ooh, good exit.
Wow. 4 futures, 3 options. A lot of trading. Did you do ETH also, or just all RTH?
All RTH.
A lot of trades.
Had to step away for a little bit, but Zero, what you were saying about not staying in the market for too long or not taking too many attempts, that's the truth. Because the longer we stay, and depending on the setups, the markets are random, and if you have a couple losers, so that also plays with psychology. Everybody's different, but after a couple losers, we become overconfident. At least for me.
Yeah, it could be losers or winners. Like a lot of people think that, oh, well, as long as I make money, I can just keep trading. It's like, no, you should, you don't cap your winners, but you should be capping the number of trades. Because, especially if you win, you look at your P&L, you're like, oh shit, if I could just replicate that again. But how many times will you actually get that setup, on the same day? And for me, again, different traders are different, different setups and methodology. But for me, and I've never met someone who traded, I shouldn't say I never met. There are rare instances where I've met someone who would overtrade and make and be very consistently profitable. Aside from Fat Cat, I don't think I've met anyone else. And I think Fat Cat only looks like he's overtrading because he's fighting for a lot of position. But I don't think he's truthfully overtrading. Like if he likes a zone, he'll hammer the shit out of it. Maybe like 9 times or 4 times or something. But I don't think he's truthfully overtrading, or maybe he is. I don't know. But I all in all, I don't think overtrading is a good idea. That's why the Z plays are for you guys to just come in, look at it, and be like, oh, I like that, I like this, and you just trade it. And you see, you trade that idea. I mean, assuming you guys want to do that. And then you just trade that idea and see where it goes and how it goes, right? That's it. I mean, but yeah, over trading too much is really bad. Technically for the gold, I did miss it, but if you traded it properly, you shouldn't have lost money. Just FYI. Same thing with Dow. I never got there, but if you trade it properly, you should be able to make money. But yeah. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before I take a break? All right. I'll take a break. I'll come back and answer any questions you guys have. If you guys have anything. Probably like 20 minutes. So I'll talk to you guys then.
Okay.
Right.
Later.
Later.
See you.
good.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much it's moving by? Like what the value is? Plus. jak u mnie się załaduje, to ci pokażę values. How much it's moving by, what it means. So you can see the power of fusion. If those are fusions. But it's actually open 24/7, except for they close our time, they close at 5, or 5, and open at, no, they close at 4 p.m. and open at 5, so nothing's going on. But later on, it's just like some of the currencies, Asia market, it's moving, like right after the open, it's not even Asian market. So it's moving like very, very slow, low volume. Then Asia, but still Asia is very small. Then London when opens, it can move, but London opens at 1 o'clock at night. And then 8:30. But this, oil, bonds open at 7 or 7:30? which is like the big one, where 1 point equals, wait, 1 point is here instead of fixed, it's fixed. So you see it goes, if you move the cursor, it goes equals like this. So that's okay. So each bit is more well done. One big, one small contract is it equals 1,000. So big one. With this one, 6 points times 50. And 1 point is equal to 1,000 there's like on each bar you can see contracts, so there's like how you contracts on each track here. And same thing on that. That's not true. The cells are right so see like one and So in NQ, like 30 points, a guy here on a combine enters with 2 contracts, 30 points, which is like this in NQ. 1,012 pounds, 1,100 pounds. But NQ also moves around more, so your stuff needs to be bigger. So it all has pros and cons. Just like you can do currencies, there is currencies, futures, same thing, and 1 tick equals 10 or 12 or 10, something.
Shimon, what's your price right now? Around 98.75?
What do you mean?
Price.
Yeah, 98.75. Now it went up to like
99?
yeah, 99.
Okay, alright, thanks. Tak? Could you come here? A? A co chcesz? Poczekaj.
So whenever you need to close, if you're on this, so for example, the main window has the main one has file and global settings, whereas this doesn't. It only has edit, one of the it doesn't have even spreadsheet, doesn't have global settings. So that's the main one. Those are another thing is when you try to close these anyhow they bounce. See, remove chart window. They always ask to remove chart window. No, it doesn't gonna close just this window. But when you go to close this, it says save all. So always read when it says save all, that means it's gonna save and close.
Hey guys.
Okay.
1 second. All right.